Welcome, fellow spirit. This is Lucid. Hey, there we are walking. Gah, love walking. Anywho, wanted to drop a quick gift of peace known as the standing meditation. This meditation style can be used anywhere you can plant your 2 feet. We love to do it barefoot and outdoors. The technique is fairly simple. First, find a location to plant your feet. It may help to imagine yourself as a tree, sending your roots down, down, down into Gaia for stability. Having found stable footing, we begin to draw our energies back to us through focusing, dropping thought activity, bringing attention to a focal point. The focal point is of your choosing. We usually use a tree line against the sky, maybe a specific tree, or perhaps the water. When the feet are grounded, and the mind connected to its focal point in space, open the senses and become fully aware of the body and its surroundings. Feel the earth beneath the feet, the air flowing over the fingertips. Hear the environment around you. Acknowledge any noises or sounds of life. Stay connected to the focal point. Visual. Becoming aware of the perfect peace available to you in the moment. No need to move. No need to think. No need to anything. Simply being in the peace of sensory awareness here and now. We usually enjoy doing this type of meditation for around 10 to 15 minutes. However, you of course adjust that to your own personal delight. Just trying to be wherever you are, there and now. As you practice, feel free to evolve the practice in any way that feels good to you. And if you have any tips or materials on standing meditation, please do share. Sending you infinite love always. Love, Lucid. If you want to hang out for a little while, we've got a short story we'd love to read you. It might resonate, it might not resonate. That's the beauty of life. You never know what chocolates you're going to get in the box. The importance of the cat in meditation. A great Zen master, in charge of the monastery of Mayukage, owned a cat, who was the real love of his life. During meditation classes, he always kept the cat by his side in order to enjoy its company as much as possible. One morning, the master, who was already quite old, was found dead, and the oldest disciple took his place. "What shall we do with the cat?" asked the other monks. In homage to the memory of his former teacher, the new master decided to allow the cat to continue attending the classes on Zen Buddhism. Some disciples from neighboring monasteries, who traveled widely in the region, discovered that, in one of the most famous temples in the area, a cat took part in the meditations, and the story began to spread. Many years passed, the cat died, but the students of the monastery were so used to his presence that they acquired another cat. Meanwhile, the other temples began introducing cats into their meditation classes, believing that the cat was the only one actually responsible for Mayukage's fame and for the quality of his teaching, forgetting what an excellent teacher the former master had been. A generation passed, and technical treatises on the importance of the cat in Zen meditation began to be published. A university professor developed a thesis, accepted by the academic community, that the cat had the ability to increase human concentration and to eliminate negative energy. And thus, for a century, the cat was considered to be an essential part of the study of Zen Buddhism in that region. Then a master arrived who was allergic to cat hair. He decided to remove the cat from his daily practices with his students. Everyone protested, but the master insisted. And since he was a gifted teacher, the students continued to make progress despite the cat's absence. Gradually, monasteries, always in search of new ideas, and weary of having to feed so many cats, began to remove cats from the classroom. Over the next 20 years, revolutionary new theses were written, bearing persuasive titles like The Importance of Meditating Without a Cat, or Balancing the Zen Universe by the Power of One's Mind Alone and Without the Aid of Animals. Another century passed, and the cat vanished completely from the Zen meditation ritual in that region. But it took 200 years for everything to return to normal. All because during that time, no one thought to ask why the cat was there. A writer who learned of this story centuries later wrote in his diary, "And how many of us in our own lives ever dare to ask, why do I behave in such a way? And when we do, how far are we to using futile cats that we do not have the courage to get rid of because we were told that the cats were important in keeping everything running smoothly?" The most important piece we find in this short story is the need for us to ask questions. As learning beings capable of abstract, open-minded thoughts, we must use our curiosity and knowledge to continually evolve. If we do not ask questions, we will become like a stone, rigid and stuck in the mud. May we always remain curious and open-minded. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for a little while. The remainder of this video will be us staring simply into glorious space. Until next time, peace, love, joy upon you.